What's up, guys? Sandro Santowski. I'm giving you another early prediction video. We've known this fight has been in the making probably since Robert Whittaker's last win in April against Kelvin Gastelum, and also since June when Izzy defeated Marvin Vettori for their second time. But we know that Adesanya versus Whittaker 2 will be taking place sometime probably in January, according to an interview Dana White did today. And this has been a fight that I've been wanting to talk about for a week here, because I'm really looking forward to it, man. Robert Whittaker, I thought the guy might have been done after the loss to Adesanya back at UFC 243 in October of 2019. He opened up as the favorite in that fight. I bet on Adesanya at plus 120. Adesanya ended up closing as like a minus 120 favorite. So the line completely flipped. And I was on the right side, obviously. Adesanya beat Whittaker. TKO'd him in the second round. And I kind of thought Whittaker was done. I just thought that everything I heard him say, he was burned out, being champ, he didn't like the pressure, all this stuff. I just felt like, man, the guy's got no other reason to fight. He's been already a great fighter, man. He fought at 170, came up to 185, and just the shit that he did at 185, man. I mean, this guy is a UFC Hall of Famer for sure, man. I've enjoyed seeing this guy's run from 2013 on. I just remember the Clint Hester fight. I mean, he was a fucking underdog, the Clint Hester, in 2014. Crazy times, man. Crazy. Beat Brad. I mean, I was on the guy in the Derek Brunson fight. I think I bet him as a plus 100, man. And that was obviously for who would get the next title shot or be in contention. I was on Whittaker against Souza too, man. Jacare. Man, just unbelievable. He's just, the most phenomenal run of Robert Whittaker's career, man. Just seeing his rise, man. Him losing to Stephen Thompson at 170, and we know how great Stephen Thompson is, man. And then just seeing him go on that run at middleweight, beating Yoel Romero twice, Jacare when Jacare was still somebody. Derek Brunson, who I felt like was better in 2016, all action Brunson. Beat Uriah Hall, Rafael Natal, Brad Tavares, who's been a UFC staple. So I kind of thought the guy was done, man. Just like I said, after the loss to Adesanya, but he showed that, man, that he still has fight in him. Because I was on Darren Till in that Till versus Whittaker fight, and man, I'm biasly, I thought Till could have won that fight. He dropped Whittaker in the second, but if you look at the fights, if the striking stats, Whittaker outlanded Till the whole fight. So I could see how Whittaker won it. I had a small bet on Cannonier over Whittaker. That was a mistake. Like I said, discounting Whittaker once again. I had no action on him over Gastelum, but he's rattled off three good wins over top middleweights: Till, Cannonier, and Gastelum. And we've seen Gastelum and Till falter as of late, but still those wins are, he's beating middleweight UFC royalty here, man. He's got a resume unlike anybody else, deeper than Adesanya, and Adesanya is building a tremendous resume of his own. He's taken out all the UFC middleweights, so that says a lot too, man. Adesanya's UFC resume started with Rob Wilkinson in early 2018. He became champ a year and a half after his UFC debut. Amazing. Been a highly active fighter as well. Beat Marvin Vettori, Brad Tavares, Derek Brunson, Anderson Silva, Kelvin Gastelum, Rob Whittaker, Yoel Romero, Costa. He stepped up to 205 and lost to Blachowicz, but I can respect that. Guy wanted to be a two-time champ, and I think he's probably going to get another opportunity in the future to do that, man. No shame. He lost by unanimous decision, man. 48-47. No shame in that. And then beat Vettori again. So the guy showed you he can rebound off a tough championship loss up a division. So the guy, man, he's an amazing fighter, man, and he's got a big reach advantage here in this fight. 80-inch reach, 6'4", 32 years old. Whittaker, the younger fighter, only 30 years old, 73-inch reach though. So he's at a 7-inch reach disadvantage, 6 foot, 4 inches shorter. But let's take a look at the odds on this fight, man, because the odds are completely different this time around than they were in the first championship fight at UFC 243. And so we have on FanDuel Adesanya minus 230. I don't really look off FanDuel, but BetOnline has Adesanya minus 200. The return on Whittaker plus 170 right now. Adesanya open as a minus 275 on BetOnline. So they're telling you Adesanya should be a heavily priced favorite, and the guy definitely should be a 2-1 favorite. Regardless right now, because he's defeated anybody, nobody's really come close to really dethroning him, and I'm looking forward to Whittaker having a second opportunity to do so, being an underdog in the fight, maybe being a little hungrier at the bit to dethrone the guy, doesn't feel the championship pressure. And I think Robert Whittaker's at peace with himself, man. I think Robert Whittaker can come into this fight motivated, rejuvenated, and really give it a shot, man. And if the odds go up a little bit on Whittaker, I could see me taking a shot on this guy, man. Just because, yeah, like I said, he's definitely at a height and reach disadvantage. Adesanya is probably the better striker, but Whittaker's a great mixed martial artist, man. And who's to say Whittaker can't, beat Adesanya in a chess match, or take it to a close decision? But I'm willing to take that shot, man. Anytime you're getting a 2-1 dog, you're getting Whittaker at plus 200, or whatnot. I'm willing to take the shot to find out. That's what I'm saying. He's too good of a fighter to not have to take that shot. And Adesanya, he shouldn't be under minus 200. This guy has proven he's a legit fighter, man. This guy, put some respect on this guy's name, and there is, Adesanya and Whittaker are both top middleweights. How are you not gonna? It's hard not to. It's hard to see Whittaker as a plus 170 dog, and Adesanya minus 200. That's gonna look tempting to other guys that want to take a shot on Adesanya. But like I said, if odds on Whittaker go up a little bit, maybe around plus 200 or more, I can see me taking a shot. Really can. I'm willing to find out if this guy can beat Adesanya the second time. It's an uphill battle for sure, but I'm willing to find out. So the odds are definitely, in my opinion, in favor of Robert Whittaker. Don't know if he can actually get the job done, but at the betting window, I could see me possibly taking a shot on Robert Whittaker here.